MP, you're about to go off.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And you hope to be healthy to start the season. However, both teams find themselves at less than full strength.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Kobe White, who's Ellis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's MP, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble. Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
MP passes to Vucevic. Back to Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. And a wide open look for MP. And the 3 off target. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. Closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now, here's Vucevic following the miss by Giannis. Pass to Buzelis. Now, here's MP. From deep, Kuzma pulls it in.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Kobe White. Now, here's MP. He had 25 points last game. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now, MP. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Crafty move. And Lillard lays it up and in.
Well, you got to love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
Giddey kicks to MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Alvarez has got 10 points in the game. Lillard, the pass to Sims. It's Porter outside. 6 the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Lillard. 11-point game his last outing. For 3. And no good that time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Smith. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Giannis striding in. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jacks up a 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 13. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Prince penetrating. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Bucks leading by 15 and stolen by MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Lillard against Jones. Prince outside. Kuzma outside. Pass to Prince. Back to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 13. And here's Vucevic. Williams finds MP. Now Vucevic back to MP. Pass to Vucevic. MP outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
Hey, folks, we'll get things going here.
They're without the services of their big man, Brook Lopez, missing his two-way presence.
Yeah, his growth as a rim protector and shooter so impressive. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's all for us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steady in an offense. Other times it's to ignite it. And they continue to control the glass.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. And a wide open look for Portis. Good on the 3-point shot. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Bucket is good.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince kicks to Kuzma. 3-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
That one goes in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this area.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5. Changes here for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Green comes in for Prince. And it's Jackson in for Lillard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Booz Ellis is checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. White, he's checked in for Trey Jones. And MP subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. So for Chicago right now, they've got Zach Collins. Dosunmu is out there with Booz Ellis. Then it's Kobe White. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And that one's good by Porter.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Dosunmu finds MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold.
And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Giannis passes to Jackson. To the middle. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jackson. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board. It's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's Lillard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Pass to Collins. And here is Dosunmu. And a deep 3 from MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's MP. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one goes. Counted. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's MP for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Alvarez has got 40 points.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the Bucks with possession here. 11-point game. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP, that's for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
Had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Lillard.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Buzelis with the ball. And here's MP for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Alvarez has got 46 points. Portis sets the pick for Giannis. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Dosunmu. Kuzma can't get it to go. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And the foul called on MP. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.